Have you seen the new AI short film Alvar? If you haven't, it's worth 9 minutes of your time. You can find the link in the description or in my blog. A friend sent me the link a few nights ago. I hate watching online videos that eat up my time, so I figured I'd only watch a minute or two before moving on. But to my surprise, the movie is remarkable. It's exciting, entertaining, and emotional, not merely a demonstration of what AI can do. When it ended, I wanted more. I also wanted to know how many people it would have taken to make something like this just a few years ago. My guess is that hundreds of talented people would have touched every frame before it reached the screen. Today, one filmmaker can do it all on their laptop. But first, a story. Actually, a lot of stories, because it's the stories, plural, that make Alvar so fascinating. As soon as I focused more on the storytelling than the technology, something about Alvar seemed strangely familiar. I felt like I'd met these characters before. There was the young outsider trying to figure out where he belonged, the older guide, the weapon that was waiting for exactly the right person. King Arthur, Odysseus, Luke Skywalker, and Harry Potter were all there. Back when I wrote all about them, I fell down one of those rabbit holes that writers know all too well. I started reading Joseph Campbell's The Hero with a Thousand Faces, and after he opened my eyes to the power of storytelling, I started seeing the same story everywhere. That discovery eventually became a chapter I called The Dummy's Guide to the Hero's Journey. Campbell believes stories survive because they reflect something fundamental about being human. We leave home, we face uncertainty, we find help where we least expect it. We discover strengths we didn't know we had, and we come back changed. Different cultures have told that same story in different ways for hundreds of years. Alvar tells it too, beautifully. While artificial intelligence has changed the way this movie was made, it didn't change the story that made me want to keep watching. And the more I thought about it, the more it reminded me of your business. Because every few years, you've been introduced to a brand new tool that's supposed to change everything. Computers changed how we manage and manipulate data. The internet changed the way we find and share that data. Social media changed who we can reach with that data. And now AI will certainly change both the cost and the craft of creating and distributing data. But the companies that thrive won't do so simply because they own the newest software. They'll thrive because they understand something the software can't invent. People are still moved by stories about people, stories about hope, courage, belonging, and transformation. And those ideas were compelling long before computers ever existed. So instead of making me pessimistic about what AI will take away, watching Alvar left me optimistic about what it will make possible. Sure, the technology is advancing faster than any of us imagined, but the stories that matter are still the ones we've been telling each other for centuries. AI will change how we create. It won't change why people choose one company over another. If you'd like your team to discover new ways to create value, strengthen relationships, and become the obvious choice for the people you serve, let's talk about your next meeting or conference.